Hey there, geeks and freaks. Welcome back to Let's Get Critical, an actual play D&D podcast. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. Previously on The Static Between Worlds. 3 weeks passed after the carnival, and Eldritch Fall High started to feel wrong. Vamp tightened its hold on the school, mysterious programs, new construction, and students slipping away into silence. Jimmy, desperate for answers, contacted the voice on Vander's walkie. The reply was clear. Bring Vander to the rendezvous point. Madonna stayed incognito, keeping her distance from both the police and Vamp. Cass uncovered something festering in Mrs. Everfield's mind, 2 voices trapped in one skull, and Sienna met a ghost in the school gym, one that accused her of desecrating the dead, and warned her that she must stop the experimentations at Vamp. Resolved to confront Nina False from Vamp, the Hazard Club reunited with a grim truth. Vamp isn't coaching students, it's conditioning them. Welcome back to a cliffhanger, kind of where we left off. So there was a little bit of information that I did not provide. That's my mistake. And I want to make sure that you have this information before we really jump into it. So last session, a lot of stuff happened. We were in the school, we were investigating, found out that it seems like Nina is aware of the powers that you all have, has not acted on it, but has a lot of people in her pocket, including the mayor, and Cassandra found out that Marisol Everfield was also seemed to have some sort of conflict when she did detect thoughts. Y'all walked into this room. I believe that we had both Sienna and we had Beth invisible with the invisible condition. Cassandra walked in seemingly alone, and then John was the form of a spider.
I was a small spider, correct.
Walking in, you walked into a schoolroom where there was supposedly an extracurricular type of event happening from Vamp, led by Nina. What you found was Nina sitting there with several students laying on their desk asleep, one of which was Max. Miss Everfield on one side of her teacher's desk. On the other side, and this is very important, this was something I did not reiterate for everyone, Roxy was there, but she was not asleep.
She's not.
When Cassandra confronted them, we saw that Agent Torque and the guy from the trailer park seemingly burst in to a side door. If you look at the map, there's like this very kind of small point. I'll ping it for you. This is a side door here. That's where they came from. They ended up taking Nina, who fell asleep after you put her under a suggestion spell. Agent Kipler pulled out his gun, shot her with this gun, and it made her fall asleep, and they dipped through the door. Very important piece of information when they were leaving. Another figure went with them. Roxy has left the building with the other 2. What also happened was there was a point where she threw a book that is this little circular cylindrical glowing thing that I've got on the map. That is where she threw the book.
Who threw the book?
Nina. She threw the book. This book activated Marisol Everfield, who is a Zemanian spy that is currently being mind controlled, and her last orders before Nina left was to kill them all. So there's just a couple things we got to set up before we roll initiative on this one. First of all, if you want to deactivate Marisol, you have to get the book. And whoever grabs the book, there are some mechanics I'll walk you through, what you have to do to actually deactivate her. There is also the fact that Marisol will be trying to take everyone in the room, including the students that are asleep, and they do not have a lot of hit points. So keep that in mind while we do this battle. You have 4 students, essentially hostages in this room, that you have to protect while this is going on. Any questions on that before we get started on this week's episode?
Just to be clear, because I did not register this last time, you said the guy from the trailer park, like
The
the
guy
that
from the
Sandy's
trailer park.
chatted with, and who's mentioned that he's like into her aunt. That guy
That guy
was with them,
is with them,
and it was Agent Kipler, but not his partner. There.
not his partner.
Okay. Good. to
I'm
know.
only more confused by the second. The plot thickens.
The plot thickens. One more thing I forgot to mention, and I owe you this information because you guys worked really hard to get it. That would be the information of what you received from those vanilla envelopes you took from Ivan's lab.
Project
Because there
Songbird.
was not only Project Songbird, but he had wrote on several different projects within the lines. He had some question marks on what they could potentially be, but he wasn't sure. I'm going to give you the name of 2 other projects that he also had in those envelopes. Project Songbird, Project Mockingbird, Project Crow. Okay, if everyone's good though, I can either auto roll initiative for us if we like doing that last time, or I can let y'all roll. What would you prefer?
I'm good for auto.
Okay, auto.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can pull everyone in here and add to encounter. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, and so we begin. We are in this one little school classroom. There's a side door, there's the door that you both came out of, and the first person to act in the room, looking at all of this, is going to be Sienna, who is currently invisible. Just a reminder, once you take your action, the invisible condition will be removed. But what would you like to do?
Just a moment. The actual spell for invisibility, isn't it like an attack, a spell, or like basically damage? It can
Correct.
be, like...
So those are the things. I am gonna say we'll cross that bridge because you're right. There are custom mechanics. So keep that in mind. It's damage, attacking, or if you cast a spell. But there is an object in the room that you need to interact with. I'll let you know when we get there, though.
Okay, so she's not anywhere near the book right now.
But she is invisible and nobody knows she's there, as far as we know.
Yes.
So you technically could go wherever you want.
Yeah.
You could
The
skim
book
around
is
the
that
edges
red
and go get
dot.
The book, yeah.
Oh, where the book is.
Watch Songbird have like see invisibility or something just active all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
That would suck.
She's a dragon.
Terminator.
No, wait, she's not.
This might be a mistake, but y'all better be ready. I'm gonna Misty Step to the book.
Okay. Let me double check for movement for you, because Misty Step is 30 feet, I believe. Okay, so that'd be about 30 feet. So it would take your
Oh, she
25
needs
feet
movement?
of your movement, and it would take Misty Stepping,
Okay.
and it would get
so-
you there.
All right. Well, then I'll use movement to go halfway there, and then I'll Misty Step.
Okay,
the rest
and
of the way.
when you do Misty Step, that is going to break the invisibility.
You
Just so we're
can't-
aware. Are you wanting to interact with the book? You still have an action.
Yeah. Can I try
Let's
to open
go.
it or read the cover? I want to read the cover. Can I read the cover of the book?
The cover of the book says Songbird.
That's all it's gonna say. Okay.
Do it. It's what's activated her.
So if you open it, give me an investigation check. I'll let this one be free.
Okay. I'm sorry, Micah. That's a natural 20.
It's a natural 20. You have seen so many spy movies, and you were so prepared for this moment when you flip it open and you know exactly what you must do. You must provide the correct sequence of words. When they are said and heard by Mrs. Everfield, she will be deactivated from her objective. With a nat 20, I'm going to say you figure out how to not only deactivate her from her objective, but to deactivate her and get her true self to be revealed. Here is what you have to do, though, in order for that to happen. You have to use your action for the next 3 rounds to say this incantation, because it is a 15-second incantation or line of words, basically, that you have to say. While you are taking your action to do this, it is going to be considered that you are concentrating on this task the same you would as a spell,
Okay.
which means
Can't Misty Step, you can't spell.
you can do spells as long as they're not concentration, but it will eat your action. If you take damage, we have to do a concentration check. If you stop midway or your concentration is broken, you have to start completely over. So that's going to be the main things. I think that's what's going to matter here. Since you got the nat 20, you still have your action. Do you want to start speaking the incantation or the words to get her deactivated?
So what are the words?
I don't actually have them. You don't have to. I'm not going to make you repeat them for you,
Fire.
but we'll just say you're taking the action.
It's the ones from Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
give
No,
it to
literally
us.
later, actually. This is very Winter Soldier-esque.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh, yes.
okay.
Give us the Russian, Micah. Are you telling me you didn't prepare some Russian for this, Micah? What on earth?
100%, but it's not her turn yet, is
No,
it?
I'm just. Oh, really?
Okay, so if that's your action, then we've done your movement, your bonus action. You ready to end turn?
So this is like you're giving me the choice to do that as my
You
action.
don't have
for
to
the
do
next-
it. If you want to try to get someone else to do so, you could, but you are going to be working against the clock a little bit here because you're dealing with a highly trained, from what you know, operative in a room full of school children that has been given the command to start killing people.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of don't want to stay still for that. Can I end my turn there?
Yeah, you can end turn. That is going to be Cassandra's turn. As you start to see Miss Everfield shifting, you saw her grab, in a terrifying show of dexterity, number 2 pencils, and they absolutely look like weapons in her hand.
Okay. Since I know that we changed how suggestion works, I don't want to risk it in this battle. So instead, I'm going to use my last 2nd level slot to cast Hold Person on her.
Oh, okay.
And before she rolls, I'll use my last portent die to make her fail. It
Absolutely
is a
do
2.
that. Okay, so
Let's go.
is that a repeated fail?
It's a no. Like, okay, let me see. Targets must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the paralyzed condition for the duration at the end of each of its turns.
Okay, so
it gets to repeat the save.
good
So,
freaking move.
I stop her for this turn at least. We hope it works for further. So Cassandra, seeing all this, knowing that these kids were the only thing stopping them from getting brutally murdered, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? I've seen to the future of her just holding still, and I just bring it to the forefront and make it reality.
And you know what's crazy?
What?
That's only your action.
That's only... Okay. Bonus action, though, I don't have a lot. Okay. Since familiars can give you the help action to help you succeed, does that also work with concentration checks? Or would it work for the mechanics of if I send Lux over to Sienna, can he help her in the case of something fucking with her? Can he provide
Honestly, I
assistance?
think that's probably going to be the only scenario I'm going to say no, because
Okay.
I don't think mechanically it makes sense that Blizzard would help you concentrate more.
Look at his little face.
Now,
You see-
I
distracting
know,
an enemy,
he does the opposite
100%.
action.
Yeah,
You give
you're
her
right.
disadvantage on all the checks.
But if you want them to try to interact with the environment or with any of the students or Miss Everfield, you can.
Do I get the idea that any of these kids could be like woken up and roused from this weird semi-sleep thing that they got going on?
If you want, I don't want it to continue to be a free action.
Because it's a
gonna
bonus
s-
action to make my familiar do anything, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I want
just
to say
trying to
if you
keep that
want to
bonus
try, because it was kind of weird mechanically what I did, what y'all do with the last one. Technically, it's a full action to investigate. I'm kind of giving y'all that as a spare for that last battle because you would definitely have needed it. But if you just want to use the bonus action to try to get them to arouse
Yes.
someone, you can see if that works.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll use half my movement to go up, and then I'll use half my movement to come back to where I am,
Okay.
just to give Lux a little bit more movement to send him on his way. If he can make it to Max, I want him to see if he can rouse Max.
Oh, okay. Favoritism. Cool.
Yes,
Give me a, what am I going to call this one? Let's call it either a performance check or, no, let's do this. I think this works better. Give me I don't know how I want to count this one. Give me just a straight dexterity check as he tries to wake them up.
okay, straight to dexterity check from the lizard. I
was gonna have you do an animal handling check, but I'm like, it's familiar. It's not a real animal. So yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, it's a fake creature. So
Right.
It's smarter than the average bear. So yeah, his dex is 11, so he gets no bonuses, but he also doesn't get negatives. But he has quite a bit of negatives in some of his things. Oh my god, let's go! That's an 18.
Did I not tell you they're good dice?
They're good dice. Oh my
Let's go.
god.
This little blizzard, you bring him up and he launches from your hands and you just see
Action here.
like these little gecko sticky webbed hands stretched out and they slap right on Max's face and Max yeah
Oh.
seems to come to, and we're gonna add him to the initiative order.
Okay.
He
I'm gonna
can
yell
now...
at him with my just free action. Last bit I do on my turn,
Mhm.
just to yell, Max, get away from Mrs. Everfield and come over here. Shit's going on.
Oh my god! I got so much to talk about in therapy this week.
Over here. Over
Come
here.
on.
Over here.
Come on, man. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there.
To make
Which one is Max?
Max is the third one.
Oh, Max is actually marked. I'm blind. Ignore me.
No worries. If you want to pull up the session on your personal
I'm
computer.
Here. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna just toggle over.
Is that turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, to make this easier on myself, because I'm being a little lazy, they're going to be added to the end of turn order. For any student you wake up, they will be given an ability to make an action. It is now, technically, Mrs. Everfield's turn, but she is completely frozen,
And at the end of her turn, she can.
and she will be ending her turn.
Let me double check what the save is for you. It is a Wisdom 15 save.
That's going to fail. So she is still stuck at the end of her turn, and that's going to bring us to Madonna.
Sweet. All right. So Max has already been woken up. My mom's already been disabled. I think I'm gonna go down the right side, heading towards Sienna as far as I can go.
Okay.
Can I make it to that second student? I think I have 30 feet of movement.
You could make it to this back student, which has not been awakened.
I'm gonna smack him on the back of the head and try to wake him up.
Oh, can I also just let everyone know how a whole person works out of character? Is that cool? You can attack them basically. Like you can they have the paralyzed
Yeah,
condition.
if you want
That's her
to attack
mom.
your mom, you're more than welcome.
You
to.
can non-lethally like beat her up a little bit,
I
you
don't-
know, or you can go up to her and steal her shit, you know.
Don't worry, I'll
do my
moonbeam.
Yeah,
Wait,
beam your mom.
Wait, but maybe we should take away her pencils though. She
Yeah.
was looking a little.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you guys can do that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not like suggestion where if you hit her, it's
Knocking her out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna count that as your action. Give me just like a regular shove attack.
Oh, just an attack. Okay, well I got an 18 plus.
That's gonna do it. Don't even worry
Yeah,
about it.
dirty.
You completely shove this student straight out of the chair as he slams to the floor as he wakes up.
Yeah, you were being mind controlled, bro. You might want to get out of here, and then I'm gonna keep going as far as I can down the right side.
Okay, so you are at full movement unless you have an ability for your bonus action that would give you more, or some sort of bonus action that you wanted.
I want to swing my guitar over and strum a few chords, maybe, and I want to give Bardic to Jimmy.
Let's go.
Okay,
Can I still use my bonus action? I don't remember.
that is your bonus action.
Okay, then that's what I want to do.
Perfect. That means we are on Jimmy Everfield's turn. What is Jimmy doing as he's watching his mother, who had murder in her eyes but is now frozen in place? Max is now awoken. Another student is awoken.
I am going to.
beat her up.
Oh man, the urge to beat up one's mother. Oh man.
Are we needing to process some stuff here, John?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's yeah. No, Jimmy is going to go ahead and use his movement. All right, this is kind of weird because we don't have grid. So let's see. That would be 30. So Max is already awake. Is that student in the back's already awake?
Yeah, so it's the front two rows of desks, basically.
Snap. I feel like I should stay in spider form and read the book, but at the same time, I do not have a whole lot of movement.
I'm still invisible, right? I didn't do any attack rolls or anything. Did that-
Technically, the shove attack would be an attack.
You're right. I shouldn't have done that. Oops.
Yeah, I guess let me go ahead and I think I actually have a jump, don't I?
You're a little spider right now, right?
Yeah, little spider.
Little jumping spider.
No, I don't think I do. Could have swore spider. Oh, I guess that was probably just in Baldur's Gate.
You just see like John, this little spider form, as he's trying to look out on this room that's like just normal 90-foot room, but to him it's like 600
Massive.
as
Like,
he's
whoa.
looking at his mom with 8 eyes at the other side of this room.
Okay, so let's see. I've got 40, if I use my action to dash. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shift back out of spider form. I'm regular Jimmy now. And then I'm going to run my 30 feet. And I'm going to go to right here in between these two desks. And let's see. I don't want to moonbeam my mother, I don't think. I am going to Ray of Sickness over at my mother. And that is, I'm going to try and make her throw up. I'm going to take that. And that'll be, oh no, that's way worse than what I thought it was. That's a 15 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Wait, with paralyzed, is that at advantage for me? Or
We can double check. She might be at advantage.
Melee for sure is at advantage, but I don't know about the others. Shoot, where's the paralyzed condition?
I'm double checking here.
Conditions. Let me see, paralyzed. Incapacitated, speed is 0. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack roll that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of you. But it doesn't say attack roll if it counts for spell or not.
it did not. If 15 doesn't hit, then that 7
Yeah.
didn't hit. either.
Okay. Yeah, neither one hit. This just oozing terrible. How does this look actually from John as he shoots this out?
So Jimmy runs up, sword quickly in one hand, and then he's going to hold out his left hand that's completely free of item, and he will go, "Get down!" And then Jimmy will it'll kind of spray like a gas out of his palm, and completely whiffing everybody. It just completely goes above, and Jimmy doesn't account for it being a gas.
You just get sucked into the AC.
Yeah.
It sucks into the AC
Yep.
ventilation. You hear people in the other room going, God, it smells so bad in here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. God, I hate when that happens.
Awesome. Okay, anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
So that was a bonus action, movement, and action. It was a sad turn, but it was a turn nonetheless.
Okay. The good news is we're at the end of the turn order, which means that both Max and this student, they can begin to make their way. Let me see. Actually, I think with where they're at, this one will get almost out. Okay. So they both start running towards the back entrance to leave. Who wants to do a roll for me?
I'll roll.
Okay, John, go ahead and roll.
That's a 17.
Okay.
Let's go.
Perfect. We are back to Sienna. Does Sienna want to continue with the action for the second action for the incantation?
So she's disabled, but so Miss Eversfield, she's disabled, right? But she's still basically under the influence, like mine.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's still under the
Wise.
influence. You have to do this for 3 turns in order for it to break.
And she's done 1 from last turn, right?
Yes, so this would be turn 2.
Yeah, and you've got to do them in a row.
Mhm.
So right now she's disabled, and you could continue that if you wanted to, and then
Can
you
she-
still have your bonus action.
Can she
Yeah,
move?
I'll go ahead and do that. I'll do the incantation.
You can
Okay.
also move with
You
this
can
turn.
move and you still have a bonus action.
Yeah, if you want to get farther away just in case she breaks.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. I got her.
Can I move like
Cassandra's like, I have.
15 feet away?
Yeah, if
Where-
you just want to walk further away,
Yeah.
you do need to remain within a reasonable hearing range for her. So I wouldn't suggest that you get like on the very edge of the other side of the room, but 15 is perfectly okay. That puts you about right there.
Okay. And I wasn't able to take the book with me at all? It was...
Yes, you do. You have the book in your possession.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid
And
of this.
you're actively reading from it. If you want to use your action to go on to the second phase, you can. If you stop now, we have to start over. And she might break out of the mind control.
Yeah, I'll go on to the second phase.
Okay.
Go.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay, that is gonna be Sienna. That brings us to Cassandra.
Okay. I will. See, I'm not a melee person, so I can't just go up and start wailing on your mom. I feel like this is not good, and I don't want to be pencil stabbing range. I really don't want to attack her. Can I get to the middle student with my movement?
Let's see where you're at. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would put you about right here.
Okay. Oh, when Lux woke up Max, I didn't specify whether he was going with her or not, so I assume he stayed behind when Max.
Yeah, we can
Right.
say he's still at the table.
Okay, cool. Then can Lux get to one of the other students? Can he get to the student that's as close to Miss Everfield? Mrs.
Yeah. What is his movement?
Oh, God. Oh, tell me you've got some.
If he's got 20 feet, he can get it.
He's got 20 feet!
All right.
Exactly.
He is going to go up to that student. We just need one more. We'll do another dex check because that's how I did it. I know
So
it's a
using my
weird way to
bonus
do it.
action to order him to do this. And this is
Mhm.
what we got. All right. Okay, it's just a 10.
It's just a 10. Okay. It's just enough to wake this student up
Okay.
as it's like soft touches
Sticky little cold
like
hand.
on his cheek, like a little raindrop on his face. This female student starts to wake up. Female Goliath student wakes up and starts to shake too. She's like, oh.
Lux offers the hand, like, come with me if you want to live, but it just comes out.
Giant figures, a little tiny lizards just on her face.
And I guess I'll use my action just to dash, and I will get in range of the other student.
Okay, where would you like to be?
I'd like to be just one step back.
Right there?
Yeah, that way I'm a little bit further away, but I'm diagonal, can maybe get to him next time. Yes.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Miss Everfield, who has to repeat her end of turn save. What is
Wisdom
the save on it?
15. Wisdom
15.
15.
Mrs. Everfield is awake, but that is her turn.
Yes. Okay,
And that's going to bring us to Madonna.
guys, it's go time. She back in the game.
Crap. So Madonna, I think she's gonna move up to that first student and shove them out of the chair if she can.
Okay, is that the one by
Sienna.
Sienna? Okay, yeah. Give me another shove attack.
Oof, that's only a 7.
Yeah, it's not going to wake them up. You kind of like just brush their shoulder and their shirt just kind of moves a little bit, but it's not enough to wake this student up.
They're a heavy sleeper.
Yeah, heavy sleeper.
Can I squeeze by, use the rest of my movement to try and go towards my mom in between the desks?
Yes, you can move through allies freely. So I think that's your movement there.
We do a little side shuffle.
Yeah.
Shimmying between desk. That does make you a little bit closer, and I think you still have a bonus action.
I don't know if I have any bonus actions I want to use.
You could give out more bardic if you want, but
Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, I mean, sure. I'm like, ah, crap. My mom's awake. She's evil. You know, Sienna seems to have got this, but just in case, I'm gonna da-da-da-da, and I'm gonna give bardic to Cassandra.
All right, Bardic for Cassandra, and that is turn. That is going to bring us back to Jimmy. All the students have been awoken at this point, except for the two in the center. There are two in the center that have not been woken up, and your mom looks awake.
Let's go. Mom, I don't want to have to do this, but I'll do what I must. Charge! And Jimmy's going to run straight up, sword trailing behind, very anime style. And Jimmy's going to take a mad swing, double hand with this. Down on her head, side, well, bun end, non-lethally.
Okay.
Non-lethally.
Okay.
Ooh, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and use my bardic. Okay, that's a 15.
15 will miss.
Oh no!
As the face of your mother is still there as you try to come down and swing, and you just miss. As your hesitation, she sees it and she capitalizes and swings completely out of the way. You do still have bonus action, I believe.
I will do nothing. And I
Okay.
will end my turn.
You'll end turn. I'm gonna double check here. I think you guys were smart enough. You're in the clear. She's not in attack range, so all of this student in the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3,
Front.
4, can start making its way. Since we are at the end of turn order, this time, Beth, why don't you give me a roll?
Alright. Shoot. I'm not adding anything to it. 8.
Straight roll.
That
Okay.
was an 8. you
Out
guys.
from the doorway where the students are currently exiting, two figures emerge as you see Agent Torque and Mayor Vervain coming out, and they look livid. They will be joining in the turn order. Let me roll initiative for them, actually.
oh shit, guys. Oh shit.
Okay.
Nah.
They are now both in the initiative order, but that does bring us back to Sienna.
Sienna, bring us home.
Yeah,
who
read
is
that
now
book.
Read that book.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that book real loud.
Oh my god.
You, first of all, is there anything else you'd like to do before you do this action of continuing the incantation?
Do you want to move anywhere? I don't think you can move too much farther from our mother and still do the spell, but
No,
I also don't know
because
if
I'd rather be near
closer.
the students because those two freaking bullies are down there. So I'm good where I'm at.
Okay, you finish the incantation. You see a moment of pause in Miss Everfield's eyes as she sways back and then comes back into focus and says, 15 years. as she turns her gaze towards Torque and Mayor Vervain. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
No.
No. Okay. You have successfully deactivated Miss Everfield.
Hey guys, I'm Beth and I play Madonna. Thanks for listening to Let's Get Critical. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to follow and leave a review. It really helps us out. We love hearing from you as well. Now let's get back to the static between worlds.
Oh my God, let's
That
go.
is, however, going to bring us to Agent Torque and Mayor Vervain, as they are going to start attacking students. Agent Torque, let me just double check here.
They're all right there at the entrance.
Why are they killing kids? I thought it was just a distraction.
This is going to be one hit for Agent Torque. As he comes down, he just slams with his arm,
Oh, we're killing these guys.
Yes.
and that does drop the student unconscious.
Oh, shit.
That will be his turn, and he is also going to make his way towards this student below that's about to leave, and let me double check here. That student will also go down. That will be both of their turns.
Are the kids making death saves? Or are they like just unconscious and
They will be making death saves
Okay.
at the end of the turn order.
okay?
That is going to bring us to Cassandra.
Okay. Right now we don't have to worry about waking these kids up because the Songbird's not coming after them anymore. So waking them up is no longer a priority.
I don't know if the Torque and his minion would have advantage on attacking them, though, if they got that far in the room. If they were asleep.
True, but they're going. I don't know if they're gonna keep. Like they knocked the kids unconscious. I don't know if they're gonna start still attacking them. Because
good point.
If they attack a downed person, they lose 2 death saving throws immediately because it's an automatic crit. So,
point.
I mean, these guys are far enough away, they have to come through us to get to them. So, if we go down there to fight them, maybe we help them. So, I am. A lot of things just happened. So, it messed up what I was kind of thinking of doing. So, I have to go check really quick. You said Celestial Revelation is a bonus action, correct?
That is correct.
Then if I use my action to dash, can I get down to where both of them are within 10 feet of me?
Yeah. Are you wanting to use your celestial wings?
No, I would like to use Necrotic Shroud.
Oh,
But I want
yeah,
to do
absolutely.
that after because it's creatures other than my allies within 10 feet of me must succeed on a charisma saving throw. DC 8 plus your charisma modifier. And my charisma modifier is pretty high, so I need to double check what exactly that would be.
You would have to engage in melee with one of them in order to hit both of them with the shroud. So you'd be in range with one of them. Is that okay?
Yeah, so you mean I'd take an attack of opportunity to get
You wouldn't take the attack of an opportunity. You would just be within the range.
within
of,
range of it? Yeah,
Okay.
Totally understandable. Yeah. So I will sit there to make sure they're both in range. And then I think Cassandra, her face goes stone cold as she walks forward with a deliberate casualness. And as she stalks forward, I think you guys have seen her burst with light. But now light seems to be disappearing in the room as it seemed to suck in towards her, and then her eyes go completely black. And the wings you've seen before, which are these runic arrays, kind of appear for a second, and then they break and fracture and turn into broken arrays that look like skeletal wings. And there's just a faint, it's not like dark aura around her, it's as if the light kind of bends so there's a darkness there that's not usually present. And I will cast Necrotic Shroud. It's a DC 8 plus my charisma modifier. Let me double check what my charisma modifier is. +3, so it's a DC 11.
Okay, DC 11.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check. Ooh, lucky duck. This episode, you got 2 failures.
They have the frightened condition.
Okay.
So that means, for them, they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of their fear is within line of sight. They cannot willingly move closer to me.
Okay.
So they have to, if they move at all, they have to move away from where I'm at.
Understood. So they have to move away from you. You can't be in line of sight, or they have disadvantage. Basically, an attack. Okay. Good move. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Lux is still over there. I'll have him run over to that student in the middle. And I still think it's better if they're not awake, but on the off chance, Lux will be there and ready.
Ready.
So I'm just commanding him to move and sit next to that student.
Yes. There is an ungodly scene that just came across your vistage as what was kind of the most put together member of this crew. It made the entire room shudder with the darkness that just came out, and you see Agent Torque and Mayor Vervain look terrified right now. That is going to be your turn, and that will be Mrs. Everfield's turn. Madonna, you are going to watch your mother somersault off of the front desk, onto the second desk, onto the third desk, onto the fourth, as she throws both pencils out towards Agent Torque, looks back at you and says, I like the friends.
Holy shit, Mom, that was so
And,
fucking two. What the
She
fuck?
crits on the first one,
Oh.
and she hits on the second one. So I gotta double check her damage output here.
With pencils.
With pencils, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. So she does a total of a lot of damage. She does a lot of damage as she sinks them into 2 pressure points on Torque's neck and does massive amount of damage to him. Agent Torque needs to make a roll. Okay. He's still good. That is going to be her turn as she's currently standing on that last desk, and it is now Madonna's turn.
Alright, I just witnessed my super cringe mother do something really freaking cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give her some backup music. I'm gonna start walking as far as I can towards all of this chaos at the bottom where all the students are, strumming my guitar, just bum 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 bum, and I'm going to dissonant whispers on Torque.
Okay, what was the save for that?
It is a wisdom 13, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, wisdom 13.
Okay, wisdom 13. That fails.
Nice. Okay, so 3d6. So that was 14. And since you failed, you have to use your reaction to move as far away from me as you can, using the safest route.
So we basically have him frightened on 2 counts now, is what I'm hearing.
Frightened him twice, basically.
Okay, so yeah, you do, what was the damage you did?
14.
14. His eyes begin to burst bloodshot as the sound resonates in his head. As he is hit with your dissonant whispers, you see his form change as he turns into this white, gangly creature with no visible face, and it just long and lanky and kind of like almost like slimy looking skin.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
Damn,
Are they
you're
fucking
way,
doppelgangers?
you're way nastier than what I thought you were.
He's even grosser than I thought. Ugh.
Is that going to be turn for Madonna?
Oh yeah, that's turn.
Oh my
This
god.
this is now Jimmy's turn.
Jimmy.
I had you run all the way over there. You have to now run all the way back. I'm
Yeah,
so
Jimmy's
sorry.
getting his leg work in today.
It's cardio.
Let's see. So, let's see. What could I actually do? Okay. I'm going to sprint 30 feet back, which let me grab one of these and I will go ahead and 30 feet back. And then I will aim at Agent Torp and I will cast Firebolt, which I haven't actually used yet because I've been fighting mostly as a dinosaur. I'm not going to go point at him
Okay.
and go, get down. And out of the point of my finger is going to Firebolt.
Give me that attack roll.
I'm rolling terribly today. That is a 7.
Yeah, 7 will miss, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, Mom. I promise this isn't how this usually goes.
Oh my god.
Sprints down the hall.
For the
Tries to
audience
hit his mom,
viewers,
misses.
currently Jimmy is right next to his mom on the map, so it just makes it all the more funny that this giant arcane flame comes flying out of his fist and then he misses. And
Wildly
now he's
miss-
just tomato red next to his mom.
I swear it's usually more epic than this. I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
There is a glint in her eye that is distinctly Marisol, but also something deeper in you that you have not seen awaken in your mother, and it reminds you very much of Madonna. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
It all makes sense now. I am going to call it turn there. That's all I
Okay,
got.
that does mean I've got some death saving throws to make, as they are still down. And based on my new roll, I'm not sharing these with you.
Oh.
Wait. So the student's down?
Yeah.
The
two of
student in
students.
front of Agent Torque and the one in
Oh,
front
son of a...
Mayor.
I completely forgot about them. I totally could have healed them. And I completely
I
forgot.
could have healed too.
I totally forgot about these
healing
dying students.
Oh my god, I can't believe I
Badass,
forgot.
okay? It's not our fault.
Oh my gosh.
It's all right. It's all right. Cena can continue to put the legwork out. Okay.
I can't believe that.
And Max is just in the center of all of this going, holy crap! He is still awake, and he's not going to ask any questions. He's gone. He
Good.
just immediately leaves.
Thank God,
Good.
at least we saved one.
At least we saved our friend.
At least we saved one. Everybody else is in the front of the classroom still napping. It's cool.
They are still asleep, but that is going to bring us to Sienna. What would you like to do?
You're not book girl anymore. You're free. You
I
can do whatever you
know.
want.
Right? So I'm gonna use movement and I'm gonna run up past the first desk that's in front of me. Then I am going to kind of push off that wall, and my 3 feet self is gonna jump on top of your guitar, the very tip of it. I'm gonna go flying and be like, guys, I've always wanted a sculpture as big as him.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna fall on top of Torque, and I'm gonna cast Chill Touch and
Okay.
see if this frees.
So here's how we can do this. You have enough movement that if you want to do this as a Misty Step, we can say you just, because usually jumping takes quite a bit mechanically, but you've got enough range that if you just want to jump off her guitar, disappear, and then just you're on this creature's back, 100% we can do that.
Also, you still have your hurt or heal with your Misty Step.
You can Misty Step in there and heal that kid.
Yep.
Or we can just keep attacking this guy and hope the kid survives. I think we only have one more saving throw though.
Okay, well then I'll Misty Step, and I'll kind of just step. I'll run up, jump on top of your guitar, disappear in the air, and then I'll reemerge on top of his back and
Sick.
and I'll look at Jimmy. You said to grab life by the horns, and then freeze him.
Okay, so you're grabbing this creature. You said you're going to Chill Touch. I need 2 rolls from you off the gate. Let's go ahead and are you doing healing or damaging on the Misty Step? It's a D10 either way.
The kid is passed out. You are on a creature though.
Well, shouldn't I take out the problem?
We don't know how.
The kid is making saving throws. They only
So
get
he might
3.
die.
He might die.
Okay, I'll heal the kid.
Okay, so that's the first roll. The second roll is going to be your attack roll for, you said Chill Touch?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, so give me those 2 rolls.
The D10 is the diamond looking one.
Okay, so for this one, I'm rolling Chill Touch. and
Yeah, that's the chill touch attack, and then D10 is the diamond.
This guy.
No, that one that Beth has. Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Well, my rule of thumb is if you look at one of the faces and you count them and then do it twice, that's how many there are. So if you count 5,
Oh Jesus. Okay, can't tell what that is. That's a 6, right?
That's an 8, I think.
No.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Yeah, you need
That's
the
not
one that looks more like a diamond. That's a D8.
Yeah, that's a D8 that you're holding.
It looks like this one.
There you go.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
Yep, you got it.
Sorry.
Beth led you wrong.
We're all blind here,
It's
okay?
We're bad at counting.
I thought it was the right one.
Okay, so we got 5 for that.
So 5 healing.
5 healing.
Cool.
Okay, and then that was bad. So I got an 8 for.
You got an 8. Okay. You're not able to get much of a touch when you try to do your Chill Touch on him. You are able to heal the student. You see the student come back too. Give me just let's say an acrobatics check to see if you can keep hanging on to the back of him or if you slide off.
21.
Okay, so the scene that you're seeing in front of you is this giant, gangly, horrific, slimy, white monster giving a piggyback ride to Sienna, who is currently clinged on to her back.
Your patron's going to be so proud of you.
Is that turn?
Yes.
That is going to bring us to Agent Torque's turn.
Uh-oh.
just a reminder for the frightened condition.
He has the frightened condition against 2 people right now. So I believe the only line of action that makes sense, because he does need to use movement to try to get away, correct?
It doesn't say that in here anymore.
Oh, he can't do an attack while looking at you or actually move towards
He has
either.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight, and they can't willingly move closer to the source of the fear. So basically, he can't move in my direction.
Okay. He's going to move away. Sienna, you're just taking a ride, okay? So you're going to move with him. That being said, Cassandra, you get an opportunity attack.
Okay, awesome. Then I'll use Shocking Grasp. I can do that, right? Or is that part of
If
the
you want to use a
Warcaster feat?
spell as a reaction, you have to be a warcaster.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
just a heads up on the dissonant whispers, it's not an actual frightened, so it was an instantaneous moves away from me. They're fine now from my end. Like, it's not permanent.
Instantaneous. Okay, so
Yeah.
he needs to move as far away from you.
He needs to move as far away from her now, but not from me. It was just the once from me.
Oh, so when you did that, he needed to move.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to make up for that retroactively.
Okay.
And going to say that he would have probably been somewhere over here then on his turn.
My bad. I just thought they couldn't go any farther than the door, and I was like, oh yeah,
no
that's
worries,
chill.
no worries. So that's okay. So we'll just retcon that he was over here when Sienna jumped on back. That does put him pretty close to Marisol. He's also...
I wouldn't have used. I want to say I wouldn't have used my reaction to attack because I don't physically do much. So
Okay, no
yeah.
worries. You still have your action then. He's going to try to make an attack at Sienna, actually, with her being on the back. 19 hits, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me double check here. Sienna, you will take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as he reaches back with one of these white tendrils and just flaps you from behind.
Hey, who said the ride was over?
That will be his turn, though. The other one still has the frightened condition as well, so he can't do that. He can continue to attack the student that is in front of him, though.
He can, but he does it at disadvantage.
He does it at disadvantage. All right. It's just a student, and he's prone.
Oh, he's prone, so you get advantage, but with disadvantage, he just rolls straight.
Yeah. So on the first roll, it would hit. It would hit. So that's going to be... This student looks like it's on the line of life and death as it gets hit the second time. And that will be his turn.
I walk forward towards him.
Okay.
I walk right up next to him.
Okay.
And then I walk up to the student, so I'm right there next to him. And then not even paying attention to him on the side, I lean down and I will use my healing hands ability to heal the student for 2d4.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that for me.
That's a 2 and then 3, so he gets 5 hit points.
Okay. He is back up. What else would you like to do?
I look at him and I say, run. And then I'll get up and I will just turn to look at, it's the Mayor of Vervain. And I think, let's see, because that's my action to use the laying hands, right? Okay, just double checking.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna, let's see, for bonus action, I'm just gonna have Lux stand between the two sleeping kids. That way, just on the off chance I need to get to one of them, he's got better access to both. So bonus action, I'm just using that to put him in between the two kids. And then I'll just turn to Mayor Vervain, and with my eyes like a starless sky, you should run too.
Give me a persuasion check or intimidation, your choice.
Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, now I gotta get to... Honestly, I feel like I should probably just call it intimidation because that's kind of what it's doing. But,
Yeah.
But just to see which one's better. Persuasion and intimidation, they're the same. So let's go intimidation.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Rolled a 17. I'm using these dice forevermore, I hope you know.
He's still terrified of you, and you can see it in his eyes as you say these words. I don't know if I've ever described him to you. He's very much like his daughter, Stacy Vervain. Blonde hair, pointed, very, very thin, athletic build to him, with these perfectly manicured nails and perfectly cut sideburns that kind of come and wrap around either cheek. But as you see his face, you see that cheek start to twitch looking at you. Is that turn?
I believe that's everything, yes.
Okay. That's going to bring us back to Miss Everfield, as she now has no weapons, but she's going to backflip off of this
Go.
desk and try to do 2 unarmed strike directly to the what was Twerk's face. Let me see here. First one's gonna hit. Why is she rolling so good? I hit another dirty 20.
No.
Our mom is a god, Jimmy.
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
know.
I gotta see what
That
they
must
do
be where I
on
get it from.
strike.
Oh my god.
Holy crap, dude. Okay, so that's flat damage for her, but she critted because it was a natural 20, it wasn't dirty 20. So this creature is looking awful as she backflips, and you see her just like full on twirl mid and just Superman punch 2 times, bah, bah, right in the face. That will be her turn. She's gonna land right about here, and that's gonna bring us to Madonna.
I would like to say something really quick. I'm so sorry. I was just checking Necrotic Shroud because I'm like, how long can they be under the frightened condition? Because this feels like it'd be weird to do the whole time. I just checked. They have the frightened condition until the end of my next turn.
Okay,
So they should have had that go away. I'm so sorry I didn't.
but it's okay. We're still gonna count your intimidation roll, so that
Okay,
still
cool,
counts
cool.
for
But
something.
for now on, they're not frightened of me anymore. So they can come at me and they can attack.
Sounds good. Goody two shoes over here. God. No, I'm
I
kidding.
know.
Okay,
But actually, yeah, next turn it would have ended just then.
it would just
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
cool. Awesome.
Madonna, what would you like to do?
I think first I'm going to healing word Sienna. I saw her get slapped quite a bit by the creature.
Got bodies.
Healing word. I think I'll do just the first level. So 2d4, 3, 2. So that is... It's going to be 8 healing for you.
Thank you.
You-
welcome.
Okay. That was your bonus action. What else would you like to do?
You know what? I think I'm just going to run up there with Cass. I see her scaring the absolute shit out of this guy. If I have enough movement for it, I want to run up and smack him in the back of the head with my guitar.
Oh yeah.
You have just enough movement.
Hell yeah. Let's go. That's 17.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That's 8. That is 8. That's
8 damage. Okay. As you hit this one, you see the same effect happens when you strike this one. It turns into a gangly, white, slimy creature with no real face to it that now
Gross.
stands before you. Is there anything else you'd like to do? I think that's probably all your economy.
I'll just leave this turn talking shit like, oh my god, you're uglier than my brother's snot. What the
Catching strays, John.
Uh,
All right. Speaking of, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
So I know that Sienna's kind of dangling onto the back of this guy. Could I like walk up and still like touch her for healing?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
He's not a large creature. He's still a medium creature. He's just rather tall.
Okay. And how injured is Sienna looking as of right now? Does she still look pretty injured?
Sienna, are you still looking pretty hurt?
I healed half of her damage that she took.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm okay. I got for sure.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna use 5 of my healing, so boom, five hit points back from my lay on hands,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my action to go ahead and throw up Moonbeam. I'm going to point my sword at the guy back here that's messing around with Cass and Madonna. And
Okay.
I'm going to throw up Moonbeam in a strategic manner as to not vaporize my homies.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and chunk that down. That's a Constitution 13 saving throw.
Okay, he does save,
Oops, that's
but
shit.
go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Okay,
It's a 10 foot,
5.
5 foot.
Yeah, 1 sec. Yeah, let me delete that thing.
I can put it there.
1 sec. Sorry, that was the wrong shape.
Oh,
This
the
is the
moose
most
weird.
Jimmy thing you're actually doing. Sorry, that's the wrong shape
There we go.
overlay. Let me get the right shape overlay
go.
for my Moonbeam.
Right, that is going to be 14.
14. Okay. Excruciating pain for whatever this creature is. Does not seem to like this at all.
Nice.
You've now pretty much got him boxed in.
And that'll be... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of my movements. I moved 5 there, so I'm going to go ahead and go 25. Oopsie. 25. Let me measure it out. If my ruler works. There we go. Here. And I'm going to call it turn right there.
I love that me and you both came to the conclusion that our badass ninja mom and our little shorty can definitely take on this other guy.
Oh, yeah. They're messing him up. This guy's not liking it.
Speaking of, it is now Siena's turn.
Let's go.
Let's go, Sienna.
Yeah, kick his ass.
Kick
Can
his
I,
ass.
can I like front flip back on top of his back and like try to slice his head off? Like trying to.
You absolutely
The
can.
knack
I
of his
am going to
horns off.
require 1 acrobatics check from you in order to do that to see how graceful you are.
Does
Okay.
Sienna have Bardic?
I'm not sure.
She does have Bardic.
You have
Do I?
Bardic.
You
So
can
keep that in
add a
mind if you think it's a
d6,
little
which is
low.
the normal
Okay.
looking die if you'd like.
Yeah, I gave everyone a bardic. So
You can give
I'm
me-
out of
you can
bardic
give me a
now.
Bardic,
You're all out of
whatever.
luck.
Yeah. I already wasted mine. Don't worry.
A 12.
A 12. Is that with the d6?
Yeah, did you add the
You
D6?
can add your Bardic, so it's the normal looking dice. If you want to add it, try to get a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what Beth gave you.
Oh, D6?
Yeah, the Monopoly die.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
3. All right, that's 16.
Yeah, you land this. Go ahead and give me the attack roll. Is this with the sword?
Yes, so like one hand is gonna be trying to grip one of the horns, but you know she's only 3 feet tall, so her hands are only gonna go so far around the horn. And then she's just trying to like saw his head off.
I don't think he has a horn, does he?
No, he's like a giant white slimy creature now, but
Oh,
You're grabbing him by the
you
noggin.
can, you can grab him by his slime.
that's
Or
true.
his,
I'm
like-
sorry, I forgot that fact. Is he not gonna go back to normal?
Yeah,
form?
what's the texture of
I
his
think this
head
is his normal
like? What is
form.
she
Or is
grabbing?
that- is it-
Yeah.
You know how, like, when you look at a snake, you think it's going to be slimy, but then you touch it and it's dry? It's not like that.
Cool.
When you touch it, it is slimy. That's what it feels like.
So you're like on the back of this thing, just completely slick.
Covered in ooze right now.
I'm
Ugh.
pretty sure that these creatures are what these guys actually are, and we did enough damage to them that they lost this like disguise they were on.
Well, then I
Yeah.
don't want to use my sword. Just use chill touch.
Nah, you're- okay.
Either way,
Rather
taking him out
freeze
with,
them than try to, like,
a rose
soft or
sword's pretty
putty.
badass, I will say.
Chill touch doesn't freeze them.
Okay.
Yeah, chill touch doesn't freeze.
No, you basically melt them with chill touch.
Yeah, you do necrotic
Remember,
damage.
that's how you broke the weasel. You ate away at its neck until all that
Yeah.
remained was its
Remember that
spine.
war crime?
You remember?
Is
She's
that
committed
offense
so
against
many.
nature?
Okay, I'll just cut his head off. It's fine.
Yeah, send it.
Yeah.
Yep. Forward.
Cut it off.
Yeah, use that sword,
Let's
dude.
get
You're
that,
wasting
let's
it.
get that.
Okay.
Let's roll. Let's go.
All right.
Stab this fool.
Okay. That would be a. Excuse me. So sorry. That is a 16.
16. I can let you know right now with a 16, not only do you hit, but minimum damage that you would do with your sword is all you need. As you come up, little pink sword comes out, slash it right off, as what you see underneath is this weird mixture of organic material and machinery from within. As it drops to the floor and you swoop off of it.
Damn it, you guys. I was hoping this thing was edible, because it was white, like marshmallows,
Santa,
That
please
is
don't fucking
disgusting.
eat the monsters. What the hell?
What kind of drugs are y'all doing over there that you want to try and make everything into a tea or eat it?
I told you not to drink the tea. That doesn't mean I don't drink the tea.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I suddenly have the frightened condition.
Roll for intimidation.
All of us run away frightened.
Yeah.
Before you start really quick,
yeah.
I just want to remember, since I healed that kid down there at the end of the turn, would the kids, before Sienna's turn, would the kids have, they're healed now and they're up, so would they be able
Correct.
to...
So they can move. That's a good point. They can get an opportunity attack against them as they try to leave, though. That will miss. So, yeah, they leave. That is going to bring us to what was Mayor Vervain, though. Kind of snapping out of the reality of what happened. He is going to try to make an attack roll against you.
Okay.
Actually, 2 rolls. I'm rolling really good. Sorry, guys. Holy crap. Those both hit. Okay. That was a 19 and a 17 that I just
Yeah,
rolled.
okay.
If you want to use your reaction, I don't know. I'm trying to do the
Shield
math in
gives
my
plus
head.
5, and I
Okay.
have a 10 AC, so it wouldn't help.
Let me roll these. It's gonna be 18 points of bludgeoning damage to you as these 2 tendril-looking arms come boom, boom down on you. That will be his turn, and that will bring us to your turn.
Real quick. End of his turn, still in Moonbeam. Give me that concentration.
Yeah, he's basically encircled.
Or, excuse me, not concentration. Constitution. saving throw.
Constitution. Okay. Yeah, he succeeds, but
Damn.
go ahead and roll damage.
6. So he takes 3.
All right. Every little bit.
Nope. Ticking away.
Cassandra, what would you like to do?
I look very hurt, but I'm still
standing.
better than I ever been. True survivor. I am still seething a little bit.
Yeah.
The kind of quiet seething of someone who is this close to going crazy. And instead of backing off like I probably should, I instead just hold up my hand and go, "Okay, your turn." And I'll cast Magic Missile and just blow all 3 of the darts into place.
Go ahead and give me those rolls.
Sorry, it's been a minute since I've done Magic Missile. I have to roll to see if they hit each one, or do they just
no, it's
automatically?
an automatic
auto
hit.
hit.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay, they're auto hits.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's just a D4, and I think it's plus 1.
Yeah, I think it's
D4 plus 1. Yeah, each dart.
Cool. So that is 5 for the first one.
Wow. Okay.
That is 2 for the second one. And that's 2 for the last.
Boom, boom. You see this white. The only thing really on this entire body besides the slime are very organic looking eyes that seem to be still bloodshot a little bit from earlier, but just crying at this point in agony. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think I have anything to do with the bonus action. I don't think I have anything else. I'm not going to move. So I think I just look at it and say, "You hurt me very badly. You're not going to get the chance to do it again."
Okay.
And yawn into it.
That will be turn.
Super Mom, save me!
Mrs. Everfield is going to pull the 2 pencils out of Torque that she sunk in earlier.
Oh, God, she's a real main character of our story, isn't she, Micah?
As she swan dives right over Sienna,
Whoa.
starts running.
So badass.
Running, comes up, looks at Madonna again and goes, "I really like your friends." And she will shoot 2 more. Okay, not as good. She still gets 1 hit this time. The first pencil she throws is just a little high as it misses. This one's been flailing after hitting by those missiles. The second one, though, again, in that soft tissue in the neck, just straight through as she does another 9. Wow, okay. Yeah, she gets a good hit. Let's just say that. And that will be her turn. And that is going to bring us back to Madonna.
So Madonna's like making eye contact with her badass mom. She Yeah, I like them too. They're pretty sick, Mom. She's shocked. She's never seen her mom so cool. She's still gonna turn back to Cass though. She's gonna be trying to get her rhythm back with her guitar. She's going to strum a few chords. She's going to healing word first. So that is 3. That's 9 healing. So she heals Cass real quick, and then she's going to swing her guitar and try to smack this monstrosity in the back of the head.
Give me a hit.
I look much better. Thank you.
She whiffed really hard. She's still in shock. She hit a 3.
Hey, it happens, okay? Little blang as it goes off to the side. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Popped a chord, or popped a string.
Use my bonus. I'm good.
Okay. Jimmy, it's your turn.
Let's go. Jimmy is going to look down at his sword, try to regain his confidence. I'm an island. And Jimmy's going to take another swing with his sword, two-handed. I'm going to use a different die because that one's not doing very well tonight. I'm going to use this blue one. That was actually... Hold up.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold up.
I still have Heroic Inspiration marked. I haven't used that, have I?
Go ahead and use it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use that. Not much better. That is a 14.
Hits.
Yes, let's go! So I'm going to do my... How bloodied is this thing right now?
It's looking rough.
It's looking rough? Okay, I'm going to not only do my sword damage, I am also...
Are we smiting?
Going to smite.
We smite thee! Okay. Set the scene for us. What does this look like when Jimmy smites?
Jimmy is going to just be trying to catch his breath, trying to relax. I'm an island. And you just see as his tattoos begin to glow and his sword kind of ignites with the light as he brings it down, trying to clean down at him. And he is going to Divine Smite plus 2d8.
Oh, yeah.
You are playing. That is the worst I think I've ever rolled. 2 1s and a 2. That's 4 damage total.
You should still have your modifier, though,
Oh, hold up.
for your sword. Are you counting your sword,
Oh, plus
too?
3. Plus 3, yeah, so
7.
7. That's okay.
7. Yeah, you sink it deep into this thing as you see sparks start to erupt out of its chest. It is still standing, but barely standing. And is that turn?
That is going to be turn, yeah.
Okay. Sienna,
Why
it's
is
now
that
your turn.
Come on, pick up the spare.
Right?
Jimmy has not had a good combat.
It's okay. He
Can I
carried my
cast
last
Witch's
one.
Bolt at the last big bad?
Yeah, why not? I would suggest that you probably need to get somewhere like over here because all of your I'm gonna give them half cover if you have all of your friends in the way of them. But somewhere like here, you could cast it.
Okay.
Give me
Zap
an attack roll.
Zap him.
Unlimited power.
Oh shit. Okay.
You get rid of dogs.
You said attack? Okay. That's a 12.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna miss. That's okay though. You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, which
I
I
don't-
can shoot at him again.
no, that...
But
Well,
yeah.
oh yeah, concentration. That's your next turn, though.
Yeah, next turn. So
Next turn
this
you can use your bonus action to automatically D12 them.
The only thing I could maybe do, since it's a patron feature, is maybe Misty Step if you wanted.
No.
Okay, that is going to bring us back to what was Mayor Vervain's turn. I need to double check something because y'all have conveniently all kind of lined up here. As the sparks start to fly, its face seems to start to melt as it looks all around at all of you. Let me see. And this is going to hit Madonna, Jimmy, and Cassandra. I need wisdom saving throws from all 3 of you.
Whoa.
Wisdom save, all right.
Madonna screwed. Madonna got a 4.
Oh my god, Jimmy's been rolling like hot dog doo-doo.
You just know what that means for the next session, right?
Good thing that I'm a wise boy, because that means a 13.
13?
Hopefully that's okay enough.
I'm debating using my heroic inspiration to re-roll. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna do it.
Don't completely waste it like I did.
Oh, it's too late. I'm just using it now.
Basically just said don't botch this.
Yeah, don't botch this.
Oh, I didn't botch it. 19.
Let's go.
Okay.
Sweet. That's the other one.
Jimmy and Cassandra are both fine. Beth, as this thing, its face sinks in and melts in front of you, you get the frightened condition yourself, and you have disadvantage basically while it's in your line of sight.
Oh, totally squicked out. Do I have to run away? On my next
no.
turn?
No.
Okay.
That will be its turn, though, and that's going to bring us to Cassandra.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep, you're right.
Ooh, yes, it is.
There's no good spots. So, okay. What was the save?
13?
He makes it. Just
Damn
barely.
you, Micah.
I'm sorry.
10 half, so 5.
Okay. All right. That's going to bring us to Cassandra.
Okay. Seeing that we are bunched up like this and it almost bit us all in the ass, I am going to move just 5 feet down so that I'm not directly next to them anymore.
Okay. So still within melee, but like
Still
here?
within melee, not in the moonbeam, but a little
Gotcha.
further from them.
Perfect.
Yes. And then I'm just going to cast Magic Missile in its face again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Seems like a solid plan to me.
Just scared.
These rolls are very important.
Okay. 2 + 1, 3.
Okay.
1 + 1, 2.
How would you like to do this?
Gosh, let me just for fun. And the last one was a 4 + 1, so 5. I'd like to hit him a bolt in one eye, a bolt in another eye, and then as he leans back and screams with a mouth that's not there, the other one just blasts him and he just catapults over.
That is exactly what happens.
Oh.
As we are leaving combat, just as crafty as a serpent, as quick as can be, your mother wastes no time. She's running to the other students to wake them up. And in her normal Marisol voice, "You both fell asleep. Oh, my darlings, you need to get out. Why don't you go through the side door, hon? Go through the side door. Don't look back. Go, okay. I'll see you next time. Okay."
Jimmy immediately drops Moonbeam. Concentration.
They're both like, what? And she just pushes them out of the door and closes the door. Comes back, same thing with the other student, gets them out. The moment that she shuts the door, she looks at all of you and says, "We do not have a lot of time. We need to move quick. We need to hide the bodies, and we need to get your father, and we need to go somewhere safe immediately. They have eyes everywhere."
Funny story, Mom. We actually have a wonderful place to hide the bodies. Madonna, you know what to do.
Hell yeah. She's gonna start trying to drag this thing into the bag.
Okay, you can do this. I know I said it's a time thing. If you want to give an investigation, you got time for the investigation of the bodies.
Yes.
I would like to.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me
yeah,
those
you're
rolls.
an investigator. Come on.
As I'm shoving these slimy robotic things into the bag of holding, I'm just gonna be like, staring at my mom, wide-eyed. She's like, "Have you always had a really cool fucking Russian accent and just not used it? Like, is that a thing? Like, what? When
So
were you
that-
so fucking cool?"
That's an 18 for the investigation for Jimmy. He's like over here, like poking at the one that Sienna decapitated, checking inside the neck crevice.
On the inside, you see what looks like almost a normal spinal, like, nervous system that's attached to several animatronics. On one of the bits of metal, you see the word Mockingbird.
Oh, shit.
Fucking doppelgangers can disguise themselves as people. Mockingbirds.
Mhm.
Okay.
Your mother is kind of in a very controlled frenzy at the moment as she is running around, checking for things, cleaning stuff up. She doesn't seem to hear your question at first. As she looks down to this multicolored sweater that she's wearing, she says, "What is this shit?" She will rip it off, and underneath
That
she's
is
just
metal
got a
as hell.
tank top. She will go and pick up all of the pencils and start sticking them in her pocket.
Can I quickly, before anybody notices or really thinks about it, can I quickly shove the book into my backpack?
Give me a sleight of hand.
Did we read anything except for that incantation in it?
Just the
pretty much
incantation
it.
was read.
And Sienna's the only one who really knows.
Are you hiding this from the rest of the group?
I am just specifically trying to hide it from Marisol.
Okay.
That's going to be an 18.
Okay, no problem. She's turned away. She was ripping that cardigan
Okay.
off. You stick it in without anything.
Okay.
She kind of cracks her neck and turns around. Okay, where do we go?
You said you wanted to collect Mr. Everfield. Should we stop by your place first?
She kind of smiles as you say that name.
Can I drive?
There might be more in the school. I don't think you should do that.
Why not?
Who else might be compromised? I mean, you may have been a sleeper agent, but do you have any information? Any memory?
They said there was a second spy. Is that
Don't
him?
know much beyond the work I did for Vander and my time before, but we will share answers. I promise you. I will tell you. But she's gonna turn, she's gonna have this terrible smile on her face as she looks at Madonna and she says, "Well, right now, young one, I need a distraction. Do you mind setting all the cars on fire so we can get away.
Oh yeah, Madonna like brings like 3 different lighters out of her pockets. She like
You
rustles
still
around looking for
have-
lighter fluid.
The alchemist fire as well has not been used.
The Molotov cocktail.
Madonna is so hyped. She's vibrating. Has she gotten the bodies into the bag yet?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
like
gonna
over
say
there
they're
helping you.
back.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm
I
gonna
was
take
gonna say, what did you roll on the body?
I got an 18 on the body I was investigating.
Okay, got you. I was gonna help out, but I don't know if we need. I don't know if we need it.
If you want to still give me a roll, give me a roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be better investigating than me. I got
That is
lucky
like
with
the
the roll.
main thing.
I rolled a 2. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. No, it's a 9, but still.
You turned into like a weird demon lady. These things are slimy and gross. Your friend's mother is a murderer? Question mark. There's
That's
a lot
more-
happening.
That's
at
more
the moment.
interesting. He's looking at the gross science parts of it. They can get it in the bag. I don't need to touch it.
Okay, you are going to light the cars on fire.
Hell yeah! I started sprinting. I gave the bag of holding to Jimmy. I shoved it onto his back. You take care of this. It has nerd shit in it now. I don't know. And I'm gonna take the alchemist fire, everything to catch things on fire. I'm just gonna sprint to the parking lot.
Jimmy's alone trying to slowly shove this massive creature into the bag of holding. Oh, God. Oh, there we go.
Your mother, while this is happening, and we'll say you're going to car, and you just hear outside. Just outside, and everyone's like, oh my God. And she's looking at you with this kind of critical look that has so much loss in it as she looks in your eyes. And you said you're just pushing the body in?
Yeah, I was just spending my time packing both of these bodies into the bag of holding and then trying to tidy up and make the room appear as though nothing's happened.
Give me an insight check. Insight.
Finally, when we're out of combat, I start rolling good. Okay, that's 19 plus 3, 22.
There's so much regret in her eyes when she's looking at you in particular.
Mom, what's I guess can I still call you Mom? I mean, how much
You
was
can still call me Mom. I am still your mother.
well, how much is real? I've known you my whole life, and I mean, what?
No.
I don't
child.
even know where to start.
She's gonna have tears that come out of her eyes as she looks at you and says, I was pregnant when it happened. You have never known me, but you will. And I think on that note, we will end this session.